Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I am here today to go through my February book Bujo setup. So for today, first I'm just going to show you where we are at right now. So starting at the beginning, this page obviously has not changed. I'm doing a good job at filling this in. I'm actually filming this on the same day it's going to go up. So that's up to date here. Yesterday was not a great reading day, but I've had a pretty good reading month overall. I've been keeping up on my goals for the year as well. Making good progress on the Read the Rainbow. I participated in the Wordathon challenge. Making good progress on the Pop Sugar challenge. Got a lot of check marks going on. I don't know how much you can see those, but they are there. And then I did my 4 books for Romanceopoly for this month. So looking at January, there's my 4 reads for Romanceopoly. I also put in some priority TBRs for book clubs, things like that. I'm doing pretty well there. I do still want to read Priest for the Literature Book Club, but hopefully I get there in the next few days before the month ends. Not sure it's going to happen, but I'm going to try. I will cover this up so that hopefully you didn't see all the responses if you're curious about the Whodunit Readathon and you don't have all your answers yet. But it was a super fun readathon, and then this is me just tracking what I'm reading. I don't track all of my stats in here, but I do try to track some of them to remember things. So my first few books, and then final book support group, I just did a half page because it was just like a weekend there, and then some more of my reading. And then this is for the last 5 days of the month. I'm gonna put whatever I read here. It's gonna probably only be 1 to 2 books in this amount of time. Work is super crazy for me, so that really limits what I'm reading for sure. And then this is gonna be my stats page. So then we get into February. Before I show you February, the pens I used, I have these 2 Bic Intensity pens. They're the dual ended with a brush pen and then like a fine tip, and one is this pale peach kind of color, and then one is in red. And then I use this iBuyam 0.38 fine liner in this kind of hot pink color. Kind of wanted to make it Valentine's-esque, but we are going to be traveling for part of the month. We'll be in Phoenix, so I thought that it would be fun to do kind of like a cactus theme. So I just drew this kind of cute loose cactus kind of interpretation. Made these guys a little heart-shaped since, you know, February romance for Valentine's Day, all of that. And then use this kind of font. I will say I kind of ran out of space up here because I didn't, no planning at all for any of this. I just kind of wrote things. But here's my Romanceopoly. I made a couple of tiny cacti here. And then these are the 4 rolls that I got that I'm putting in there. And then my priority reads, I haven't filled anything out here, but I think I have 1 arc maybe that comes out in February. And then the book clubs and the year-long magical read-along challenge, things like that. I'll probably put that in there. And then I do plan to participate in Battle of the Boy Bands. So I set up that page. This is going to be a 2-page spread. It's a month-long readathon as well. I'm going to join Team Hansen. So come and join us. It should be pretty fun. I'll put a link down below to Bomb Book Reviews announcement video. She's who I found it from, and she's also the captain of Team Hansen. So these are our prompts and our buddy read. So I put them over here, and then we can also steal prompts from the other teams once we finish 3 of our own prompts. So I put space here so that I can write whatever prompts I steal from the other team as well. And then I'll be able to fit my total points at the end in here somewhere as well. And then it's just blank. There's a couple other things I might participate in. I'm thinking about Polarthon. That should be pretty fun. I was wondering about just downloading a bunch of middle grade polar fantasies and reading those for that week. I'm not really sure what else I'm going to participate in, but that's just kind of going to be up in the air. But this is where I'll put all my reading and whatever else. But that's all I have for today. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know what you're reading for February, as well as if there's any readathons you think I should participate in. And then also follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz. I show in progress and finished spreads of a lot of my planners. I also show you bits and pieces of my life, and I keep you updated on what I'm reading. I actually post something that shows every book that I'm reading for the year, so you'll be able to see that in my stories as well. And I think that's everything. So until next time, bye.